just a handful. I didn't want to add too many to this bin because there's still obviously stuff I haven't sorted to begin with. So I didn't want to add too much. I just added like a small handful. So, but next week when I go shopping, I will definitely get more bins, and then I can attempt sorting more. I want to say I made container for those, but I don't actually remember. So, how is everyone doing today? Hopefully well. It was crazy rain this morning. Like half tempted. Like if she didn't really need to go to school, I might not have taken her because I didn't want to drive in it. Like they have a roundabout, like several roundabouts to make traffic flow better around the school, and it was like flowing out of the roundabouts. It was bad. It was very, and I messaged Crazy and I was like, the rain is crazy, and he's like, it wasn't even raining when I left. And I was like, well, it's crazy coming down now. I am doing well, attempting to well, the rain stopped a little bit, so fingers crossed it doesn't start back up again. Trying to get stuff ready to go camping tomorrow. We're not leaving like first thing, but I do like to try to have a fair amount done, like where it's just taking it out to the camper and stuff. But it did stop enough that I could go out to the camper and pull the sheets off to get them in the wash. So hopefully it holds off and I can get them back out to the camper later. Apparently the handful I picked to put in here is all like a lot of little stuff. So. But today we will keep working on the Apothecary shop and hopefully get it done. It's not very big, but I think the thing that holds me up most with it is the wiring. Like I have to keep going back and like fixing the way like the wires lay so they're not pinched by the brick. Either that or like it needs to be shortened up or tucked back better. Either way, I think it's the wiring that makes it take time, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but is a reason. I didn't want to do too much sorting because I know this does take me a minute. How is everyone else? I know Kevin's getting rain too. Are you as well, Alex? I was in and out of Carrot, so I didn't see everybody's answers. And like Carrot said, I don't mind rain when it's like a little bit of rain, even if it's like all day, if it's like light rain or not like crazy, but this was like torrential downpour, streets flooding. It was bad. And I don't like that. Like it's like wipers at max speed and you still can't see anything. And it doesn't matter how good of a driver I am if other people are on the road and they suck at driving, or at least driving in this conditions, then it doesn't really matter. Oh no! We just had our camper fixed. the air conditioner on it wasn't working, and in Arkansas you need an air conditioner. I must not have these. I thought I would. Keeps raining here. It's a lot lighter than yesterday. That's good that it's lighter. We had our camper AC fixed. They had to put a whole new AC on it, and then when we went to pick it up last week, they were like, "Oh, come look at the top. It should be resealed, or else if it rains, it could leak." And so we had them reseal it. So that was a couple more days, and we just brought it home yesterday, which is a good thing considering the torrential downpour we had today. Okay, that's these pieces. I always forget what other pieces all I have in this drawer. Okay. We have... Oh, never mind. I missed the protein. Even talking about it. Piece. It did not want to be picked up. And this should go in there. I must have had those in 2 different places when I sorted them. I hate when I know I have something for sure sorted out, but then I can't find it in the buckets. Like, I know without a doubt I have this one type sorted, but yet... Missing bucket. Those are arch type things. Maybe it's in this thing down here. Like these, I forget if I have the ones sorted that have it on the top or on the side. So that's why I only sorted one out. But I know I have these type sorted somewhere. Oh well, I'm not gonna fight looking for them. At least not right this second, anyway. Welcome in, Danny. Okay, is my Frosty Bot not working again? I did a test of it yesterday, and it should have been. Oh, I know what's not working. I forgot to press the little button on Firebot. I opened Firebot, but then I forgot to hit the, connection, to turn on the connection. So, let's see. Command, events.
I'm Danny Phantom.
There it goes. Okay, and then... Ah, there we go. There we go. And Crazy hasn't come in yet, so, or commented yet, so. Okay, we are there. So I looked at the clock and I was like, 10 o'clock, I have an hour, I'm good. And then when Carrot talked about getting off, I looked down at the clock and it was like 10:50, and I'm like, where did 50 minutes go? Like, 50 minutes doesn't go by that fast, but apparently it does when you're not paying attention to time. Or I guess actually getting things done. But welcome in, Danny, and how are you doing today? Hopefully you're having less rain than the rest of us, but probably not, because it seems everywhere is getting the rains. Okay. And stickers. Okay, so we have bag 5 out and ready, and that's where we're starting, and we're working on, I guess, the next section of this. I forgot to turn something on. There we go, that's brighter. I moved my lamp around too to see if it would light it better, and it did a little bit. 3, 6, 9, 12, 36, okay. But this is just like we're just going for the weekend camping, that is. I always consider it like my test run for the longer camping we take during the summer. Like things I need to get for the camper or bring next time, or because it seems no matter how long we've had the camper, that there's always like something else you should have, or something broke, or you know. Like this would make it more easy. Thank you for the raid, Carrot! Welcome in, everyone. We are working on this Apothecary shop some more. Hopefully I get it done today. Welcome in, Rabbit and Carrot. Why is that one so low? Let's see. Edit. It's up all the way, but it just seemed very low. Welcome in, everyone. I was just talking about the camper. Talking about, like, I use this first when we go for this Memorial Day weekend, because it's really like the first weekend we ever go, as like the test run. Like, what new things do I need? What different things do I need? You know, some of it is as the kids grow up, like, you need different things in the camper, or sometimes it's like it got taken out of the camper, you gotta remember to put it back in, or things like that. And sometimes it's like something broke and you need to get a new one, or you saw something and you're like, man, it would be so much easier if I had this, and then you go look for it. And we just had the air conditioner fixed, and the top of the camper resealed, which is great because of all the rain we had today. Welcome in, Defender Dog. I am a variety streamer, kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know what I am. I build Lego, and this isn't Lego though, this is FUNWHOLE. So I build Lego and other building brick kits, and I play video games, and I do diamond dots. Carrot, if you have to run along and do all your packing, I totally understand. I know the moving and the packing sucks. I never know what to say about myself. Like, I do stuff. If you've never seen FUNWHOLE sets before, they are very similar to Lego, except they come with things to light. That was anticlimactic. To light the set right away. Yeah, stuff. I just do stuff. I don't know. Whatever floats my boat that day. But in the kit, like in the kit you buy to build, it automatically comes with the things you need to light it. So that's what kind of makes it a little different than the Lego. And it comes with this little, like, this kit came with a little, like, battery pack, so that you can light the kit and it sticks right onto it. I'm just using my brick because I didn't want to get up and put batteries in it. Whatever strikes my fancy that day is kind of what I do. And sometimes I get on and I honestly have no clue what I'm going to do. And I just tell the people in chat what I have available. I'm like, what do you guys want to do? Because I don't have a clue today. Oh, Stream Raiders. Let's start Stream Raiders. And I play this game called Stream Raiders in my thing. You don't have to play along if you don't want to, but it's there. Let's see, I need Busters and Templars. Oh, it helps if I change the screen. Where are my Templars? One should always be scared when Carrot goes, guess what? Oh, now we need... Apparently, all that was in lighting bag 2 was this one collection, we'll call it. So, we should have... something is stuck. Ah, there it is. So we should have this brick, then this, then the red, then 2 whites, and on the other side, a red, and then orange. So it wants us to take this. Looks like I'm holding it the right way. Put that right. Evie! Welcome in, Steel! It is me! No. No, I said I would start at 11 instead of noon because I have to be in the pickup lane to pick up Fantasy because she didn't have any after school stuff. And then I was canceling Sundays because we will be camping. I don't know about saved you. I'm sure there would have been somebody else to raid into. Welcome in, Rad. Thank you for the lurky lurk. Okay. Now we get to pick the right wire. Okay. Bring this wire up through here. Put this on the last one. Yes, like that. If I can get it to cooperate. Use the handy dandy tweezers they give you. They don't give you a tweezer with every set, but the bigger sets they do. We are able to start moving tomorrow instead of Saturday. Woohoo! Listen, you can only pack so much before you're like, ugh, more packing. Trust me. You can only pack so much before you're like, I am done with this. I need to do something else. Okay, let me hold these wires so they stay down where they belong in this trough instead of... What? Shared band info restricted. Oh, I see. What is going on? I don't understand what's happening. Carrot, do you know how to fix this? Or Steel? Ah, I figured it out. I think, maybe. Okay, maybe I'm only seeing it. It's like restricting what Radiant Moon is trying to say. I'm trying to fix it, but I don't know if I did. Oh, can you see what he's posting? It's like in a weird bubble for me. So I'm just trying to make... Okay. I was like, I'm confused. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm so confused. Okay, and also, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard that unless you go look, when you look down and you can see like my icon, circle, and name, that unless you like click it twice, when you raid in, it doesn't like count you as a viewer. Has anybody else heard that? Like for your statistics, like it doesn't count you as a viewer or something, which I think is weird because I haven't noticed that. But also maybe I'm wrong. Or, you know, like maybe I misunderstood what they were saying when I heard it. Keep you in that little groove. It won't count for... Okay. Is that what they were talking about? Because they... Like, I've been in several streams where they're like, go down and click my name twice, or it won't count or something. So I was confused. Yes, I see we're in ads now, so half of you can't hear me anyway. But yes, I was so confused. This. Nah, I reset. Well, thank you for the reset. Okay, let's make sure. It says this should click on to here. And then I should have just left it in this other bin. Yeah, it does work. So that sticker one we put on on Tuesday, where it was just like a sticker here, connects with like another part on the underside of this brick, and then causes it to light up. I'm good. Glad that it stopped raining so I can do the other things I need to do. Because really trying to run out to the camper in the pouring down monsoon rain is not something I was looking forward to having to try to do, nor would then rushing around to do it tomorrow instead. None of that was looking good. Okay, so they had me put it on to check the lights, and now I have to take it back off. What if I don't want to take it back off? What if I don't want to take it off? Why do I have to take it off? We're going to continue to try to build with it on. If I need to take it off later, it's not any different or any harder. Okay. Sloth hood. Okay. Give me 1 second so that I turn this to attempt to make sure I'm... And apparently, I don't know how to... I was right to begin with. You like the hood a lot? I try to keep it in my chair so that it's setting just right and I don't have to do much to put it on or take it off. Sometimes that doesn't happen though, like it gets moved. My kids have one. Boy Wonder has a puppy dog one, and I think Fantasies is a bear. It's got like little bear ears and stuff. But I bought it from Sam's Club for like, I don't know, like 20 bucks. Sometimes though, it likes to fall forward and then I can't see. So I have to like readjust it. Many, many times. Sometimes it stays right where I put it, and other times not so much. Stay back there in that trough, for better word. There we go. Yes, I have the medieval blacksmith set from Lego, and then the new medieval town whatever is on my list to get, but you know, money, and I'm trying to go back and get like older sets too, not, and I don't want to say old like, oh, they're old, but like ones that have been out for a while, because they're gonna, you know, they're gonna
we have always
first.
Lurked among you.
So, not anyone else deploying units and streamers. Oh, I forgot to, I did it and then I forgot to pin it to the top. Let's go way, way back. There we go. Pin. Manually pin. There we go. I did it and I'm like, don't forget to pin it, and that's exactly what I did. Forgot, that is. Thank you for the lurk, Radiant Moon. Okay, again. Stay in the trough and do not be pinched. Then we bring this back around like that. Does that mean it wants this little bit of wire in the trough too? We will wait and see, I guess. What is the largest Star Wars build you ever did? I don't build Star Wars. That's a carrot question. I build Harry Potter. Yeah, I don't build Star Wars, so 0. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a single Star Wars set. Not even like a Brickheads. Although, I do like R2-D2, so I have thought about getting R2-D2. But not necessarily because he's Star Wars, I just like R2-D2. He is the droid I've been looking for. I don't know. Is he a droid or is it a bot? I don't know. But I like him. Followed closely by BB-8 because I just like that he's round and rolls places. And I like Ewoks because who doesn't like the furry little teddy bears? Steel, don't make me hurt you. I may not enjoy all the Star Wars things, but don't be confusing them. Hey, Grand Admiral Crack, welcome in. I need to find ducky sounds to go with your intro or like your shout out. Yeah, you know. So I have a little thing that I have as like my Facebook picture all the time. It's like either Jack Skellington or the one picture. I'll have to get it and put it in Discord and show you guys. But it's like, this is the most British picture ever, and it's got like a whole bunch of British people like fixing ties and stuff. But everybody in the picture is British. Let's see. Is it on my Facebook now? It is. Oh, or I think it is. Yeah, okay, it says... I'll show you guys. It says, Mr. Darcy fixes Sirius's black tie and Sherlock Holmes consults while Ollivander watches. The most British picture ever. I can save it and put it in Discord for you guys. But yes, it is my favorite picture. I'll put it in Discord now, otherwise I'll forget. It is hidden, like you couldn't just find me. Like I'm not searchable. Where did the picture go? I hate when I save something and I don't pay attention where they put it. Okay, I added it to Discord, so you guys can look at it in there if you want. But yeah, I'm not searchable. You need to have like certain criteria to find me. I've gone to enough OPSEC briefings, operational security in the military, to last a lifetime. Oh, I guess it just wants it upside down, or our sideways, not upside. Come on, sticker. No, I'm a Gryffindor, but if you ask Steel, I'm Slytherin. Boy Wonder is Hufflepuff. Fantasy is Slytherin, and crazy is Ravenclaw. We have one of each in this house. Well, according to the Sorting Hat Lego set, I am Slytherin because that's all it wants to say. I think it's just a bug in its coding. Listen, according to the Wizarding World website, I am Gryffindor. Okay, Steel. Hopefully work isn't too horrible. Well, Hogwarts Legacy is different each time because I have 2 different rounds and it put me in something else. Plus, you can just choose whatever you want. That's what I do. It doesn't matter. I just choose whatever I want. Yeah, you just pick. Oh, I switched it because I wanted to play through as Gryffindor. So that's what I picked first. And then the second round, it put me in Gryffindor, but I picked Slytherin because we decided it was going to be an a-hole run. So we were going to pick like all the stuff. Like when it said, will you find this for me? Sure, I'll find it. But then instead of giving it back, I'm like, I demand a reward. And then, you know, or just refuse to give it back. Yeah, I was super nice as my play as Gryffindor, but we decided in the stream that we would just be a-holes. No, I didn't have that right. Yes. Garrett had to collect all the leeches. I don't know what you could ever need that many leeches for, though. It's not like, I mean, you can use them in game, but they're not like super needed. I just want all the animals. I'm upset that it limits how many animals I can have. That's rude. And my only other options is release them into the wild where the poachers can get them or sell them. I want to have all the animals. So I have not had a like super big problem. I have an OCD problem where like I want the wire to be just perfect. And then I like take the brick off and go back and fix it. But it's not so much that it like doesn't sit correctly. It's my brain is like, no. And I have to have it perfect, you know. But also, some of the bricks that they give you are like this. They have try to show you. See how it's got like the indent? So the wire can either go on the side, or if it's underneath of it, it won't. It has like a space there that's meant just for the wire. So they thought about that. And like when I was building this part here, it's like a trough, for a better lack of a better word. You know the things that look, they have like the flat and then there's just a backing, almost like a bench, is on this side. And then this brick here underneath is one of those where it has a ledge, almost like when you do like the sliding door sets. It has that one that's like where another brick can fit inside of it to like move back and forth like barn doors. So then that made like a trough for a space to go for the wiring. Yes, Mr. Harrell has the same issue. He'll like make little notches in his Legos so that the wire then fits. But with this, they've thought about all that already. Like on this side, let me get it right in my hand so I don't drop it. But you see, like they made a space for that, and then a space for the wire to go up in here. And it comes from this hole down here up the side, and this brick has, again, a hole for it. Then it goes around this and up here to a spaced brick, and then into there. Yeah, they sit funny and don't clip right. Or you're worried about pinching the wire. They all sit but. Yeah, or you're worried about like pinching the wire and then possibly breaking it, or it won't work because it is pinched. But with these, they are building the kit to be lit. So there's not as many issues. I won't say I've not had any, and I'm not sure it's really an issue so much as me being, you know, OCD crazy. Being worried. But they do have like, welcome in, Ghosty. How are you doing? But because the kit, they are the ones lighting it, they have taken in a lot of that into thought when they make the kit. Like I said, I wouldn't say there were really issues. I think it was more like a me issue. But, like worrying that I'm pinching a brick or whatever. But they usually have, like, the intended bricks, or it goes a certain way so that they take the wire into account. But yeah, Mr. Harrell says that too. Like, he's always worried about, like, pinching a wire or whatever, or not sitting right, or going through quite, I guess, as nicely as it could. And then he makes like notches in the bricks or whatever so that it gives the wire room. Stream radars. We'll put a curse on you guys up here. Start. 9 of us, 19 of them. But those guys are cursed. I maybe should have put the kill thing on it. But oh well. That's right. We'll just try again. Continue. It wanted these guys. But yeah, I know what you're saying, and it was a concern of mine with the first set I built. I was like, okay, I'm not sure how this is all gonna actually work, but I like it. And they'll have bricks like this, where you see it's like the same thing. It's kind of got like a dip on the side. Might be hard to tell because it's a white brick, but most likely a wire could run between those two, and then when you put another brick over, like if you were to put this brick over it, see, then it leaves a little gap. They do things like that.
Hi, I'm Danny Phantom.
Panda Express. I just had, how do I want to say it? Hibachi without the show. There's the word I was looking for. It says to pull this up and fix the wire so it goes straight down. So see, there's kind of like a trough down there. You can tuck the wire. And then, of course, you can tuck the wire, but Only if you pay attention to the wire. I only paid attention to half the wire. Or one strand of the wire, I should say. Like I said, it's not so much a problem with the wires as it is with me. Mainly because I keep getting this one out of the space for it. There we go. Did I miss something somewhere? There we go. And then I can double check again. Or, 17th check. And see it lights up that piece. Any of you have any fun plans for the long weekend? Besides Carrot, he's just moving. We know what he's doing. Okay, I think it's been 15 minutes. As I try not to just knock everything off. It is sometimes like hard to move my arms in that thing though. Another window. I should say, do any Americans, because it's probably not a holiday anywhere else. Just in America. Ooh, cool. I like Tetris. I couldn't play it on like a competitive level, but I like it. Okay, I'm a wee bit confused. Oh, never mind. I'm unconfused. Yeah. I couldn't do like a competitive, but I like playing Tetris. It's fun. The old game on like, I think it was the original Nintendo, was like a Dr. Mario with like little pill-shaped pieces. It reminded me a lot of Tetris. Well, I guess it was a Tetris type game. A road to 1,000,000 points. Wow, that's a lot. I know I've never gotten that high. Points. Like 1,000,000 in one shot, or like total 1,000,000 points? I've done that probably. Yeah, no, I have not gotten anything like crazy high point-wise. Okay. Turn that around because I didn't make sure the windowsill was facing the right direction. Aretata. Wow, that's crazy. Like, there's no other way to put that. Like, by that point, the bricks are moving so fast. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, no. I like level 10, if that. Yeah, I just play it regular. I don't do like any kind of a thing with it. Squish on there. Hyper tap. Yeah, like we're like tap 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 tap. I think that's right. And Karen, I don't know if you're here or not. They have these too, where it's like flat on top, but then there are like dips down the side to create that space for the wire. Because now we're going to take this wire that's been floating around and we're going to bring it on this side of that bubble and this side of that bubble up, and then we want it in the third space, so it still has some give, and then it holds it there. Two white ones, same concept. They have that kind of bubbly space and they want it to bring it up like this. And then we put one on the very end, and I always make sure it has like space. Okay, then it wants it in between these, kind of up this way. Sometimes I do feel like, and I probably said this 5 million times the other day though, sometimes while doing it I feel like I definitely need more than one set of hands. But again, I think that's like a me thing, not a them thing. Because I'm afraid I'm going to get a wire pinch. Well, the plumber gas fitter is here to find the problem with the water tank. We should play for friends sometime. Good luck, Kevin. Fingers crossed. It's like a minor cheap fix because nobody likes spending a lot of money on home repairs. And we can. I don't know. I don't want to say how you play, but like where you play it through, I guess more is the correct term. Oh, that's why they were like, no, use this kind. I gotta find it though. It's not in there. Oh, here it is. So, we want right there. This, and then there. You just threw your DS. I don't have a DS. I have a Switch, but that's about it. Yeah, so fingers crossed. It's like just an inexpensive. I don't want to say cheap because that makes it, you know, can be construed in a different way, but like an inexpensive fix. I don't like the way that's sitting. That's a little better. Okay, now to. It does say two, but I don't think I have two. I mean, that's a lie. I do. I have 5 million of them, but what drawer are they in? Hello, Devin! Crossing fingers, toes, eyes, other body parts. Yep. I appreciate the lurk, Kevin. Good luck. Oh, there you are. How is your day going, Devin? This way. Let me see. Make sure it's got. There. I'm tired today. Stayed up pretty late last night. That'll do it. Oh, I heard the brick did tax. Okay, I will let me do this step and then I will do brick tax. Okay. This and a space 2. Then this. And then this. Okay. Let's see. Is that one? Double the 2s. And that's it. We put these 2 and these 2. Yes, and as Steele likes to tease me, when I say we're going camping, it is what most fondly refer to as glamping. We have a, I don't know, 32 or 35 foot long camper that sleeps 10 people. I don't sleep on the ground outside. I have air conditioning and a shower and a bed. Harry Potter headband. Okay. Some of them fell, so I need to find where they got knocked over. I think really it was the cat helped them fall. There's one, so I bet it's the same place. Nope, it's just Oogie Boogie. Oh, it is behind me. I had moved some of them to try a different area, but I don't think it worked. And where did I put my shoe? Over here. Some caverning here. Oh, yeah, the caravanning. Yeah, it's called different places, different things in different places. We have like 3 different kinds of camper in the States. I don't know if you have them there too and they're just called something else. We have like the RVs, which are the ones that have like the car is part of the camper. And then we have what we call bumper pool, which is what ours are. My husband has a tow hitch on the back of his truck, and we tow it on that tow hitch. And then we have what we call fifth wheel, where it's like this big, huge thing in the bed of your truck that it like clicks in almost like an 18-wheeler is what it reminds me of. And you tow it that way. And they're big, usually big, huge campers. We have, like I said, the bumper pool one. I haven't heard of that artist before. I listen to a lot of like metal, rock, screamy music. My husband likes country music, and my kids listen to the same music I do. Well, that's a lie. Boy Wonder likes techno with the. The bumper pool would be a caravan. The one with the car built in would be a caravanette, and we don't have the other type here that I know of. I might try to look up a picture to show you, because like I said, I know they're called different things in different places. Let's see. Or there's some kind of called a gooseneck here. But like I said, they're probably called something else where you're from. And I make that sound like so far away, but see how they have like this kind of a thing. But they're usually big, huge ones. I'm trying to see if maybe I could find a better image of like the connector part. Mithril, let me try connector. Oh, they call it a coupling. But yeah, it hooks like this, kind of like an 18-wheeler. Like these, it slips in, but people have them like in the back of their trucks, like in their truck bed. You get it installed, and then, you know. But yeah, stream raiders. 30 of us this time. I has the faith. Sorry, instead of closing the window, the tab, I closed the whole window. So now I have to get us back to where we were. Okay, there we are. Woohoo! Be done! Be done! I'll choose one, and then the first person that was going to shoot. Money, money, money. Probably too soon to use a Templar again. Ooh, but I has foods, so. No, enemies will be revealed over time. Not my favorite kind, but. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're pretty big, and I imagine, I mean, I lived in England for 3 years. Your roads aren't meant for, like, something that huge, to be honest. I always thought it was really weird to me, because people would bring their, like, Suburbans and stuff over there, because you can ship any vehicle. The military will ship your vehicle over there for you. But they were, like, way too big to be on the road. Like, other cars would basically drive into the ditch to get away from you. They are pretty big. Okay, leave our door to the, you know, viewing door open. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally pinch this wire in this. Okay, there we go. They're nice and flat. see an American car get around the council estates. Those roads are not designed for cars. Yeah, like, I say funny, and I don't mean like it's funny that the other person basically had to drive in the ditch to get around, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, it's funny that as Americans, like, we don't even contemplate that your road systems are different than ours. Like, the size of them and stuff, we're just like, oh, okay, I'll bring my car. And our cars are so, like, we have so many large cars, like the SUVs and stuff, that are just, like, those roads are not meant for those vehicles. They're just ginormous. Like, people would, I mean, my husband has one, a big giant truck. And they would take those over there and then be like, I can't park anywhere. No. Like, think of a single lane, one-way road. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, nobody went, hey, you're moving to England, or we're sending you to England. Perchance maybe think about the size of your vehicle. They just went, this is where your orders are. And nobody was like, these cars are not meant for that. We should let them know. Yep. I just looked up and I was like, I did it again. Okay. There's not much, but there's this giant plate type one that just keeps getting in the way. Nope. There, I would put. Okay. It was this. This, then this. These bricks are kind of interesting. They're like little dot beads, but there's a piece on both sides. Ooh. So that it's basically like an in-between brick. So that you can allow, like, because you'd want both bottom pieces. So it allows that kind of bump you need between them. Something looks weird. Or maybe it was just the angle. I think I found that brick I was missing before. I put it in the wrong spot. That looks better. I'll put that back in there later. Okay. We want that on. I was like, how do they want that? Oh, I see it now. Like that. Then we want So instead of having like stairs, they have like little ladders that you're supposed to climb from one level to the next, I guess. And you have this like this, so you can open it and see the second floor, inside the second floor, without like taking off the first. Which is kind of interesting. A little different. Not bad, just different. So tired. Slept in this morning and it took me 10 minutes to realize I'd actually done so. I have had mornings like that where it was definitely like I didn't get up. Like my alarm went off and then I laid there and was like, I set my alarm so I don't have to get up like right when it goes off. But like I like fell back asleep versus just laying there and slowly waking up. Like the alarm went off, I turned it off, and then I'll wake up like 20 minutes later and be like, oh crap. That was longer than I was supposed to get. So I've definitely done that before. But after, well, I guess today, I won't have to get up for a bit. Like, I'm sure there'll be certain days where in order to go do something, I'll need to make sure I get up. But I won't have to get up at 6:30. Or my alarm won't be set for 6:30. These two bricks were in one rag. So we'll see where they go eventually. We're working on like the building up and then where the roof go, but not the actual roof sides. Try not to get this too tangled up. Yes. I can set my alarm for a more reasonable time tomorrow morning. At least for the next 8 weeks, and then back to school. So I slept through my first alarm, which goes off at 7, and woke up to my 7:30 alarm. Didn't look at the time, just... Yeah, so you thought it was your 7 alarm? And then you're like, oh, it's fine. And then you're like, oh crap, it is not indeed fine. Not fine at all. Yep. I have definitely done similar things. Some days are just like days your body's like, nope, not interested. Yeah, Boy Wonder did the last of his classes on Monday, and yesterday Tuesday, I shipped his stuff back before I streamed. Oh, I'm a dumb butt. I put all these on here, but I'm like got the thing the wrong direction. Yeah, it was a rush to the get. Yeah, and then it seems like it's a snowball effect. Even like, son of a schnicka. Even like a 2-minute delay then seems to like take everything. Oh, you kidding me? It fell perfectly down all the way to the first level. wanted me to take it off. I've talked so much today. Yeah. I'm not. But yes, why is my brain like this? Is not right. This, here we go. But yeah, he did his last 2 assignments on Monday, and Tuesday before I streamed, I went and mailed the stuff back. Got it boxed up and mailed back. And Fantasy has to turn in her computer today. But he needed to take the game he borrowed from the library back yesterday. But he had a like they showed a movie as like a last fun thing, and he wanted to watch it. So 8 o'clock, he doesn't get up. 8:30 rolls around, he doesn't get up. At like 8:45, I went in there and I was like, I thought you wanted to go to the library before your movie. And he's like, oh, I forgot. I was like, well, I guess you should get up and get dressed then so we can go. I hate dealing with the doctor. It's always a thing. Like, I have never gone into the doctor and it just been like a, whoop, this is easy. It's always a thing. I mean, the last time I went wasn't too bad, but it is never just like an easy thing. Because I feel like no matter the fact that you have to tell them why you're coming to the doctor and that they have your file, nobody reads it before you get there. So then you get there to the desk and they're like, oh yes, why are you being seen today? So you have to tell them. Then the nurse comes and gets you and she's like, can you tell us why you're being seen today? And you tell them. And then the doctor comes in and is like, can you tell me why you want to be seen today? No, I've told 7 people already. Ask one of them. Right. I can't donate. Well, I mean, I could donate it, but they would just throw it away. I am iron deficient anemic, which is considered a blood disorder. So I could donate, but they wouldn't keep it. It would just get thrown away. Most of the issue was them trying to make me do... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I have, like, told 7 people why I'm here. And what I need. Why am I have to keep saying it? Yeah, the fibro, they won't let you donate either, yeah. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I am a organ donor, but truth be told, if anything ever happened and it got to that point, I don't know what they'd really be able to use. I have I wear glasses, so probably not my corneas. I have nerve damage and I'm iron deficient anemic. I don't know what they'd be able to take. But it's there. You're welcome to it. I don't need it anymore. Where are you, Brick? I bet I'm staring right at the brick I need, and because it looks weird, I'm not seeing it. Well, you as well, so Yeah, and that's your like. I feel like if I die, I won't need it anymore. So feel free to take it. Ah, it's because it's not the color that it looks like in the book. It doesn't look the same. And that's like a personal preference. I hold no ill will or whatever judgment to people who don't want to organ donate. I say that, but at the same time, I do hold a little bit of judgment for some people who think that, like, if they're in their car wreck and the EMTs or the doctors find out that they are organ donors, they won't try to save them. I'm like, I don't know how true that is, but it's also kind of weird. Like, because they're not looking for your ID or who you are. If you're so bad off that they are worried about whether you're going to live or die, they're trying to keep you alive before they're worried about who you are and whether you're an organ donor or not. Like, they're not rummaging through your pockets before they'll give you CPR to figure out if you're an organ donor or not. But that is a personal opinion. You know, you're allowed to, how do I want to say it? You're allowed to not do or do based on whatever your belief system is or how you feel about things. Listen, enough of that. But you know, I mean, I have organ donor written on my on my driver's license, but again, they're probably not looking for that first if I'm in a serious accident. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some people don't want to do it because of religious reasons, or, you know, like I said, your belief system, your whatever, which, again, donate, don't donate, donate blood, don't donate blood, whatever. But it's a little weird to me when they're like, but they might not save me. That's where I kind of am like, okay, well, I mean, it's still your right to choose, but it is a little weird. But whatever. Just one of these. They have me playing with this wire up through here. Very nice, very nice. I do it while I'm alive. If it was something I could live without, but I don't want to be right. Like, you just don't want. You want to go wherever you're going whole, and that's fine. Like I said, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion about it. It's just the people who worry about, like, them failing to try to save them, I think is weird. I tell Crazy all the time, he give me a Viking funeral with an Irish wake. Like, just light the rowboat on fire and send me off. Okay. This up into the last one. Then we bend, then we bend. I'm going to and I'll bend it after I make sure it's in the road. Dang it! Stay there. And I'll do it that way. If I can stop being so nitpicky about the wires, it would be better. But it is definitely a me issue, not a build issue. I'm just OCD. So, I get a little... I want things to be just so. But yeah, I tell them to just light the rowboat on fire like the Vikings used to do. And then, give me an Irish wake. But I don't want anybody at the thing talking about what a great person I was and how I lit up the room. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. I did not light up the room. I was not everybody's favorite person. But funerals and all that is so expensive. I'm like, ugh. It was like 10 grand to bury my father-in-law a couple years ago, and he was buried in a military cemetery. So you didn't even really have to pay for you didn't pay for the plot or anything, and it was still 10 grand. It was expensive. I'm not having a funeral. My family can't be in the same room, so there'd be nobody there or a fist fight. There's no in between. Yep. That's why I said an Irish wake. Throw a party. Let the alcohol flow. Throw a party. I feel like that's not working. Oh, because I was one too far over. That's why. Gonna have a funeral and all my Lego Transformers in my pocket with me. I have way too many books and Legos. Like, even like some crazy big and tall casket would not fit all of my stuff in there, so. I love when it gives me like the above picture so I can see better. It wants that there. And this on an angle here. And then it shows push back like that. Heck, build a coffin out of Legos. That might be possible. They're like a grill, it looks almost like. Oh. Helps if I get it completely in frame. Looks almost like a grill. I don't completely understand the whole, like, cemetery burial thing because, I mean, the person's not really in the casket. So, like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm weird. So, like, you could think about them anywhere and, have a little convo with them. But at the same time, I understand people go there to, like, pay their respects to the body. But, I mean, you can do that, in theory, anywhere. Death and taxes. The only two things, well, birth, death, and taxes. The only sure things in life. Yeah, but I'm like, don't pay for some crazy expensive casket and all that stuff. Like, that's just... It called him. I didn't read it. I'm horrible at reading what Frostybot puts. The Zwift obsessed ergata rowing beat saber booping dad with a heart of gold and a love for life and gaming. From big spins with friends to rain training, from that grand fondo grind. They're all about those low watts and high spirits. Whether it's Fortnite on a bike or tackling diabetes with every pedal stroke, this streamer is the epitome of noob games. Wow! Rude, Frosty, rude. There's 27 of us this time. And 13 of them, I think we'll be okay. These frogs kind of weird me out. Like, why are they so large? Yeah, Frosty's a turd. Be fun! And that killed 4 ducks. Not all at once, obviously, but... Quest. Left. 15 flag bearer scrolls. Ooh, we can specialize our saint. Yeah, all of them assists. It says the focus saint grants extra protection against ranged attacks and has a higher health value. The glorious saint's protective barriers have a wider radius and also has higher health values. The martyr saint explodes upon death. I guess we'll do this one. We did something else that exploded upon death. You didn't put any offense in. That's okay. Okay, we did this. Now it wants the ledge. This. slipping out of my hand. Okay. Yeah, getting ready to go camping is slightly easier than it used to be because I used to have to, like, literally pack everything for everyone. Now the kids kinda, well, they get their stuff together and I just go over it, like, look through it and make sure they have what they need. Or what I told them they need. And, they pack all their stuff. I don't do that anymore. Don't forget your stuff if you do. Oh well, I'm not coming home to get it. I'm not reminding you. This is your reminder. Have a nice life. Plus, this one's only a weekend. They're not gonna absolutely lose it. Just had some internet company that kept coming around knock on my door yet again. I'm so sick of them. They just keep knocking on my door and I've already told them I'm not interested. I've now been put on the do not list apparently. The guy came around the other week, was really rude and just would not accept. Yes! Yes, yeah. They are like that here sometimes too. I have had 2 different companies at, well, I guess 3 different things. So not long after we moved in, I had like a security company, like a home security, you know, they put an alarm in your house and all that, come by. And it was weird because they were just in like a regular Jeep. It had no decals with the company name on it. Their logos didn't have the company name on it. Just some kind of lanyard and a clipboard. And they're like, yes, we're with the security company. And I was like, we don't have that. We don't want it. And they're like, no, the previous tenants. And I was like, we own this house and we had no previous tenants. And they're like, well, maybe the previous owner had tenants. And I was like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know what he did with it. He's like, anyway, we need just to come inside and make sure that they got all the equipment. And I was like, well, you're not coming inside because I bought the house. You should have made sure you had all that stuff when they canceled the policy. And he's like, oh, well, we just need to come by and make sure, or come in and make sure. And I was like, you're not coming in my house. I don't care what you need. You can send me something in the mail and I will bring whatever it is that you think you need to your office, but you're not coming in my house. Tank gets fixed, the thermal couple were shot. Hopefully a fairly inexpensive fix, Kevin? I don't know anything about that. But at least they weren't having to replace like the whole thing. I know that's gotta be cheaper. In theory, some things are more expensive as a one part than a whole, you know. Thermocouple. How would you get to 1.2 gigawatts without it? But oh, make sure I got the right one. Well, I assume I do because the other one has 2 bubbles. But then probably about a month or so, 2 months after we moved in, the local newspaper came round. And the guy's like, if you sign up to get the newspaper, we'll give you this tablet. Or I was like, I'm not interested in getting the paper. And he's like, but we'll give you this iPad. And I was like, so you can track everything I do? No thanks. And he just looked at me and I was like, yeah, I'm not interested. I know how that works. Technically, I don't own that iPad. You do. I can only use it while I pay my subscription. And you have access to everything I look up. Because it's yours and you can track it. And he's like, And I was like, no thanks, have a nice day. And I just shut the door. And like a month ago, it wasn't literally the same guy, but the same paper had people walking around, and he tried to do the same thing. He's like, you'll get if you get a subscription to the paper, you'll get this iPad. And I was like, you guys tried this last time, no thanks. Listen, I know the government tracks everything I do. I don't need you guys tracking it too. And then yesterday, I had already left to go get Fantasy from the school. And okay, how do we do this? Are we moving this? Yeah. What? Right, like, no, dude, I know how this works. No thanks. Okay, they do move it out of the way. Yesterday, I had already left to go get Fantasy. I was in the pickup lane already for like 10 or 15 minutes, and my phone went off saying that somebody rung the Ring doorbell. So by the time I got it open and like so that I could talk to them, they had already walked away. But then I saw a trunk open and like the person hanging out, and I was like, okay, well, he's home alone, you know, I don't like that. And so I'm trying to get the person's attention, like yelling into the microphone like a crazy person. And finally he comes back, and I was like, who are you? And he's like, at this point, I'd already gotten out of the pickup lane and started to come home because I was worried that they were gonna like try to break in or some weird thing like that. Right? Like, I don't know. Like, it's crazy. And so the guy finally comes back, and he's like, hi, I'm the exterminator. Or not the exterminator, termite check inspection. And I was like, well, I didn't hire you.
Game is rigged.
And like, I didn't call for this service. And he's like, well, my boss spoke to somebody, maybe your husband did. And I was like, that's possible. My husband forgets to tell me stuff all the time. And I was like, okay, well, you can't just like start going around somebody's house though, like. And he's like, well, there's a note on the thing that says just do it because your crawl space is outside and you don't need to get in the house. And so I finally get here, and I was like, who did you talk to? Because I called crazy, and he's like, I did not. I did the Orkin guy for pests, but I did not, call for termite inspection. I'm still getting prices for that. And I was like, well, they're here. And so I get out and I talk to the guy, and he's like, he says a name, and I was like, that's the previous owner of the house. They don't own the house anymore. And he's like, oh, well, that's who my boss talked to. And I was like, okay, they still don't own the house. And he's like, well, it's like $160 to have like be on like their annual contract where they just come out. And I was like, okay, well that's nice, but I didn't ask for you to come out, and you didn't call us, and we didn't give you permission, so I'm not paying that. And he's like, well, no, I don't expect you to. And I was like, well, that's good, because I'm not, even if you did expect me to. And he's like, well, just give me your name and phone number, and I'll have my boss contact you. And I was like, okay. So I'm not paying a bill that comes from them because we did not authorize it, like them to come out. This guy had knocked on the door just as I was getting ready to go out, and I'd said I was busy and ended the conversation. They shut the door, carried on getting ready, and left the house. On my way down the street to go get Joe, the guy tries talking to me again and says, "Don't you just want our internet?" No, I don't. No, I don't want your internet. So we have that kind of here, and you guys probably have it too, where they'll have like people in stores. It's a lot, especially like the big box stores, like our Sam's Club and Costco, and they'll be with AT&T or whoever, and they'll be like, "What kind of phone do you have?" And we have, it started out as Republic Wireless, then somebody else bought it, and now I think Dish owns it, but either way, it's a, I don't know, it's discount. Right. Yes, the in-store vultures, I hate them. And so I was at Sam's Club with Boy Wonder. He was younger. And we're like, and they're always like right where you walk in. And so he like sees me, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna try to sneak past him. You know, like, I don't want to do this today. And he just kind of starts to, I guess I wasn't fast enough. And he was like, ma'am, what kind of cell phone do you have? And I was like, the kind that texts people. It works. You can call people, you can text. And he's like, no, what kind of service do you have? I was like, the kind of service that allows me to text people and call people. And he was like, well, how much a month is it? I was like, that's a little personal, don't you think? I don't know you from Adam. I was like, but it's like $30 a line or something. And he's like, well, you should try. Like, he just would not give up. And finally, he's like, dude, I am trying to shop. I do not want to be accosted in the grocery store. And he was like, huh? I was like, you heard me. I don't want to be accosted in the grocery store where I'm trying to shop with my small child. I just want to get in and get out. Now, please leave me alone, or I will have to go to the front of the store and tell management. Like, don't make me sound like a Karen right now, but I'm just trying to go, and you will not leave me alone. Like, I understand it's your job to try to get people to stand and talk with you, but I have clearly moved past, and you are now, like, walking with me in the grocery store. Go away. Like, I have a finite time that he is not going to be upset or irritated or start asking for things in the store. I don't want to waste it talking to you. Please leave me alone. He's like, I'm just trying to help you. I'm like, there's no way AT&T is going to be less than what I currently pay. I usually go during like early morning, maybe midday, so there's not a ton of people there. Like Saturdays, like you could not pay me to go to Sam's Club on a Saturday unless it was like an emergency. Right. Like I don't need to. Yeah, like, be like, listen, if you don't stop coming to my house, I'm gonna have to phone the police because this is harassment at this point. How many times I gotta tell you I don't want your service before you stop coming back? Hello, Laura Skywalker. Hopefully you're having a good day. I think it's raining, like, everywhere, or it has rained recently, like literally everywhere. Hopefully your rain wasn't too bad. Yeah, and I mean, I get that you can't always go at, like, you know, like, just leave. What was it? a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or two, another one of those type security camera type places came around. They're like, I see you have a Ring doorbell. And I was like, yeah, and you didn't use it. You knocked on my door. And he's like, it didn't work. And I like pressed it and it went, somebody is at your door. And I was like, are you sure it didn't work? Because it just did. No rain at all. Oh, you're in Nevada. I forgot. Yeah, you don't get rain very often. You can tell them you know someone with a backhoe. But yeah, it was like, he came to the door and he was like, so I guess they're kind of the same thing as a Ring doorbell, like the same type of company. They'll come and buy your Ring doorbell from you and then sell you theirs, but theirs you have to pay a subscription. I mean, you do with Ring too, but like, it's the kind of subscription where like you can't cancel, you know, like without paying a fee, like a phone bill or your cable internet. And he was like, I see, you know, maybe you've heard of my company. Do you have any other cameras? Do you have a security system? I was like, dude, are you out of your gourd? I'm not telling you that. Like, sure, just come to my door. I don't know you from Adam, and I'm going to tell you how many security cameras I have, where they are. Like, are you high? Yeah, oh, bury you in the backyard. I've asked them before why they keep coming around, and they've said it's because a lot of people are having issues with their internet. Yeah, if I was having issues with my internet, I would call you and switch my internet. I don't need you to keep coming to my house. Welcome in, Ringbolt. How are you doing today? Hopefully everything is going well. Okay, other end, don't gotta worry about the wire. How many people will just give out? Right, like, I was like, I'm sorry, sir. Are you freaking high? I didn't tell you where all that shit is. And he's like, well, obviously not. And I'm like, well, obviously you thought I would because you freaking asked. Yeah, like, I'm sorry. No. We had some guy come around trying to take, like, blood and hair. Oh, you told me about that. Like, hell no. Listen, you crackpot. Get out of my front. Like, I'm not giving away my DNA. Or my kid's DNA. Still stuck with this darn cold. It's terrible. But I'm on the mend. It's good that you're getting better. Even if it's slowly. It's good that you're getting better. Right? Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need to call the police. Stay right here. They're on their way. Okay. Yeah, no. Like, it's crazy the things people come around. And then even crazier is that some people probably do give them the information. Okay, that's not going that far. Like, it's hard to believe that, like, some people probably do give them the information or whatever it is they're asking for. I said, it's crazy, like, to think that some people probably do give them whatever they're asking for. You know, whether it's how many security cameras you have, or where they are, or who knows what else. But I'm just like, nope. My wife complains about this house or makes me move again, and she will regret it. We will be in the sticks closer to her work, but more in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I thought we were finally getting close to no more dangling wires, but not quite. It's like, how viral? Yeah, like, I was just like, I'm sorry, sir. That's not something I'm going to be answering. Okay, it says don't pokey pokey all the way through. Like, I think from now on, even if they don't use the Ring doorbell, I'm not gonna like answer anymore. I'll just pull up the Ring and like talk to them through the camera. Like, can I help you? I'm not gonna like answer the door anymore. Okay. Oh, I was like, why is this not reaching? It's not reaching because I don't have it on there correctly. Like, I didn't have the wires facing the right direction. I'm just gonna, like, you know, pull up the Ring and have it, you know, answer through there. I would just not answer. That's what I used to do. But the way our house is set up now, you can see me in the living room, so you know I'm there. I got that in there right, and the wire moved on me. So then it wound up. Okay, listen here. I have to hold the pole and push, not there we go. Or not. As it came right back out. Hide and wait to see if they go or try to come in. True. Had some people try to dump a bunch of firewood in my driveway. They were looking around my truck. Ooh, no thanks. Need a Texas Chainsaw Massacre type mask. Yeah, like... Yeah, but I was like, I think I'm just not going to answer the door anymore. I'm going to just, like, use the visual part of the Ring. Like, because you can pull it up at any time and look out it, you know? So I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm just not going to answer the door. Dang it! Okay, this is a finicky little part. Maybe because I keep touching it. You call? May be like Morgan Freeman. Be like have barking dogs in the background. Okay, so... Oh, I just knocked my cat off again. Stay there, black kitty. Okay, now, in theory, when I unpluggy plug and I repluggy plug, ta-da! We lights up. Like, my camera makes this look like super, like, weird orangey bright, but it looks very nice. I have used those somewhere? I don't think I missed them anywhere. Well, we'll just leave them out, just in case. Like, what's... Oh, I was like, what is going on? The light check. We light checked. Now it wants us to take it back off. There we go. I'm gonna leave those out. I either missed them or I didn't miss them, but either way, it's not gonna hurt anything if they don't get used. It'll just be yeah, like save like a YouTube dog barking video. So my brother-in-law, who's a pilot, had like, he calls the truck, it's fondly nicknamed the Scourge. I'm liking it. I'm not really having like any real issues with the set, Ringbolt. It's more like my OCD of like, I gotta hold the wire just right, and then like I worry that I'm pinching it. But it's not really like an issue with the set build. It's a me thing. I know this. I am a little OCD, and it's not great with certain things. But my brother-in-law had used to come and visit more, but he recently bought a house, so he's not coming to visit as often, you know, because he doesn't have to. He actually has a place he can go between flights now when he's got days off. So his truck has just been sitting at the airport in the employee parking lot. So he asked my husband to go get it, and he's like, I want to give you the truck, and then when the kids are ready to drive, you know, you have a vehicle to teach them or for them to drive, da-da-da. And I was like, okay. So we went and got it last weekend, and it is now like sitting in our driveway. And I was like, okay, so you realize that our daughter doesn't want her driver's license, and our son requests a motorcycle. Like, I'm not even sure he wants to drive. Like, what are we doing with this truck? But also, I think my husband's family thinks our daughter's weird for, like, not jumping at the chance to get her driver's license. Woohoo! No more meetings! Do you have meetings tomorrow, or is it your last meeting of the week? We have, if I can remember where my Fedgen camera is. Last meeting of the week. Whoop, 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 whoop. That makes it even better, Steel. 'Cause no meetings tomorrow. Diddle-doo, streammates. What do killing feels like right here? Hopefully they work. For some reason my brain wants to be like, we have to stay on the little green part, but we don't actually. We can go off the path. Not many this time. That's alright, Laura. I am always happy for any help. What's unique about Omsk metro system? Find out when the ads return. I don't even know where that is. Omsk. Fingers crossed. Kill him, Kevin. You can do it! Deer Bear has one centurion left, just trudging along. Yep, ads. A loyalty skins chest. I'm gonna put out my necromancer. And we can hope for the best. I think back. Welcome back from ads. You're back early because it still says there's a minute left in the ad break. I'm doing a custom mosaic of Meg from Family Guy. We did win, Kevin, and you got the prize. So I also don't think I've ever seen these pieces in a Lego set, and I will show you them after I find, because I need two. So let me find them both, and then I will attempt to show you. Nope, not you. Ah, there it is. So they have the pieces on both sides. So there's bubbles on both sides. I'm not sure that I've ever seen them in a Lego set before. I may have and just forgot. So I'm not going to say like 100% sure, but... it is in here. It's just upside down. The Omsk Metro in Russia, oh, it's Russian, is an unfinished metro system with only one station and a total length of... So they like started it and then changed their mind? That's weird. Yeah, who knows? It's Russian, so I'm not that surprised, but it still is weird. Like, maybe they tried to start it, and then, like, they realized that it's kind of, like, hazardous, really. Like, if you think about, like, the metro, the two bombings in London and stuff, maybe they realized that's a security risk they're not willing to take on. But again, it is Russian, so who knows? Yeah, this way. Here. Nope, same button. Oh, I see what I did. No, I don't see what I did. Maybe. Yes, Yes, now I see what I did. That's like a piece of the roof. And then we do it again on the other side. So I keep forgetting. I did some bitty redeems, like sound effects for when you redeem bits, but I keep forgetting to add them to the bottom of my thing so everybody knows what they are. I need to do that. I need to put it like down in a note so I remember to friggin' do it. Okay, let me add these 2 bricks and I will grab a piece. And I will hydrate after I eat my piece of candy. Piece of candy. Ooh. Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. It's Starburst. I don't know. I was a weird kid. I didn't watch a lot of cartoons and stuff. I watched whatever my grandmother was watching. So it's probably like Days of Our Lives or something. Which, like I said, is really weird, but... But oh, I like Starburst. Papa got you. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch like a ton of cartoons or anything as a kid. I mean, I was born in '83, so I'm a weird child to begin with. Like, we were weird. Go outside and play. Don't come back till it's dark, but also don't stay out after it's dark. Starburst cotton candy? That sounds interesting. I've not like tried the Starburst what is it? Like the Starburst gummies? Because some things are good, and then they're like, oh, we can make more money by making different versions, and the other versions aren't that great, you know? So I haven't tried, like, the Starburst gummies or anything like that. This off too? I think I did. 16, 2, 4, 6. No. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. Okay. Yeah, 2, 4, 6. Well, I'm visually watching myself space every 3 blocks or dots. doesn't work. Go. One of these. Leave one block. Thank you for the lurk ring bolt. Okay. Ooh. These are fancy. Look how big that piece is. Joe's very interested in my farming. Oh, I have a love-hate relationship with Palia. Like, I want to like it, but then I start to play it again, and I'm like, why am I running everywhere? Like, why does it... I don't know. And I can't carry very much. And then I get frustrated. 10 and an 8. Crazy sent me like a meme comic strip thing the other day, and it was like, first of all, the adults or the things in the comic were like frogs, so that was kind of funny. But then it was like the kid frog says to his dad, like, I want to stay up, I want to stay up, I want to see what you do at night, and or like what video games you play when I go to bed. Like, what do you normally do? And he's like, okay, if you're sure you can handle it. And the kid's like, I can. And so then it shows like the next panel is the dad playing video games, and the kid goes, but you're just farming. And he's like essentially playing Stardew Valley. He's like, but you're just farming. And he's like, yes, but I have the golden fertilizer or something. And the kid's like, never mind, I'll go to bed. Yeah, like, well, I'm not doing anything interesting when you go to bed. Like, sometimes I watch TV shows that are inappropriate for you guys to watch, but that's about it. Like, there's not other, like, big, surprising stuff out. Oh, did I put that on did because I didn't make sure that the house was facing the right direction. Because they wanted this way. But it wasn't too terribly crazy with things. So, and then this way and this way. Do you remember the movie? Yes, James and the Giant Peach. Yep. I don't want to think about how old I was probably when that movie came out, but listen, little black cat, I've had about enough of you. Every time I even breathe on this set, you fall off. You go to sleep and then go to sleep. Yeah, like there's not a big exciting thing happening. Like, I'm not throwing a party when you go to sleep. Like, I know you think big excitement is happening, and especially when they were younger, I just waited to clean until they went to bed. Like, there's literally nothing happening. Sometimes I still do wait to clean till they go to bed. But there's not really anything, like, crazy happening. But again, easy fix. He's sleeping out tomorrow though, so I should be able to stream earlier than normal. Whoop whoop! Are you getting the Milky Way? I already have it. I ordered it on pre-release day, and it got here to me on Saturday when it was released. I already have it. It's right over there. It was my Mother's Day gift. I ordered that for me and the Artemis for Crazy, and that was his birthday gift, and the Milky Way was my Mother's Day gift. I don't know when I'm going to build it, though. Fine, this way. I say I don't know when I'm building it because I still have another FUNWHOLE set to build. That's like 2,000 pieces. And I have the Tranquility Garden and the Big Wave, and they're all kind of big. So I'm not exactly sure when. Okay, this chair is being annoying today. So I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to start it. I'm just gonna dump those out. And these. There's not a ton left in either bucket. So I feel like my chair, like I moved my chair or something. and I'm not sitting in the same spot I normally do, and that's why I keep winding up off screen. I think that's what happened anyway. I know, I teased crazy. I was like, are you going to build the Artemis on stream? Because you stream once a week. You will be done with that in December. I was like, either that or you're going to have to start streaming more than once a week. On Tuesday, I went to the movies, then I went to a party at Chuck E. Cheese. I haven't been to a Chuck E. Cheese in forever, and I don't have a problem with Chuck E. Cheese per se, but those places weird me out. Like, I become hyper vigilant. Like, how easy would it be to steal a kid or do something hinky at one of those type of places? So I become like hyper vigilant at them. I don't know. Again, it's probably like my, I don't know, weirdness. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have gone to them. We've had friends who've had parties at them for their kids, and so we've gone. But I'm always like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Like, the whole time. They stress me out. I don't like the people in the suits like that. Right, like, my whole thing is, like, you could be anybody in there. Okay, I was like, I don't see how that fits, but okay. But it works, I guess. So this, and this. Not those again. Found a cool bedding set on Amazon. Oh, a Trojan horse. That is kind of neat. That is kind of neat. Building should go relatively faster now because I am not like trying to put wires anywhere. That looks like a good set. Are you gonna build it on stream or no? I guess then set those aside. 12 and 12. Well, there's no other big ones, so don't need to count. Are you coming back to your emotional support box, kitty? Soft kitty, warm kitty. There's no room for you there, kitty. Yeah, I don't know where you're trying to get to. There's nowhere to go there. I feel like I did something wrong. Oh, no. I gotta turn this one. That's... no. I did do something wrong. There we go. You want to see the noodles? Come here, noodles. Meow. It's the noodles. I pet a baby Siamese cat on Tuesday, and her name was Fireball. What? What? No, there's no room on my desk for you to climb. Okay. Crazy's gave me his old chair, but it's angry and it doesn't want to. It keeps coming apart, which means the footrest just comes out at me. Go over there. Stop falling. She is getting big. I'll have to take a picture of her this weekend. At the campsite, she has a harness and a leash, and we bought her like a pet pack and play. Cat, cat or dog could use it, but so we'll see how she does. When we were doing outside yard work this past weekend, we put her outside in it, and she was like, I don't know about this. She can't get anywhere. It's like completely zippered shut, But also, we were like walking around. She couldn't always see somebody. So that could have been why she was like, pass. She still does like the noodle thing though. You just pick her up and she's like, blue. We tried to... we were getting the pet stuff ready for the trip. And we found... oh, those are all the same direction. We found our old cat had like a little shirt vest thing. And it said like champion napper on it, and we were like, oh, let's see if it fits. It does not fit. She like pulled her leg like right back inside and was like, yep, have a nice day. Okay. No, I can't do that. Okay. No, I was right. Oh, come on. Peel back off. It's not as long as you want. Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. Again. kind of weird that they only had one prize. I got expert reader. That was our last stream raider for today. Yeah, she's getting big. Like, sometimes I look at her and I was like, no, she hasn't grown. And then other times I'm like, okay, she definitely has. It should be interesting. She's never been in the car for more than like just a few minutes. So the hour trip to the camping place should be interesting. But we made sure she's got like flea and tick medicine and stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we have a harness. She's worn it before and gone outside, like, you know, like a pet harness, or I guess similar, like a dog would wear, but it's tiny for a kitty. She's worn it before. This way she can like go out and walk around, like explore the yard, and we don't have to worry about her, like, you know, because she's a kitten. So maybe like she doesn't mean to run off, but you know, something catches her eye and she goes to follow it. So we do have a pet harness because our old cat, he'd walk on a leash and a harness like a dog. You could take him for a walk. Sometimes he didn't want to come back in, and you'd have to like pick him up and carry him, because he'd be like, no, I want to stay outside more. And she's worn the harness before. Like, we bought it when we got her, and we had her wear it around in the house first so she would get used to it. And then we've had her wear it outside too, and we've taken her outside in the yard. I know it's kind of weird, a cat on a leash, but it works. No, I said that was our last battle. Yeah, it is getting much more common. Yeah, because I think There's not a ton left in this bag, and the next bag doesn't have a lot in it to begin with. So I'm hoping I can power through them. If not, then I will come back on later probably and finish it. Because I don't want to leave it while we're gone. I don't know why. But I'm like, no, I don't want to leave it. I was actually hoping I would just get it done. You know, wouldn't have to worry about it. But that did not happen. It's alright, Trell. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. Oh, if you want a book that's going to make you cry, I can give you one. It might not be as exciting as you think, though. It's called Ugly. Margaret McHauser. All her books are emotional. Like she writes one about a girl who's still in high school, which finds out she's got cancer, and so as the book progresses, she tries to get, like, she keeps living, but she also understands that she is going to die. And so as the book goes along, she tries to get her best friend and her boyfriend together so that they can comfort each other after she's gone. It is really like a whoa emotional book. Thank you for the sub, Trell. Thank you so much. I'm always like surprised that you guys like want to sub. I was like, it's just because they don't like commercials. You are not the piece I'm trying to grab. Like, honestly, I'm still surprised, like, when people show up. I think that's gonna be, like, something that doesn't ever really go away, though. I pay for the turbo also because I don't want ads, but I like to support people I watch a lot. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I had mentioned it before, and then I just kept putting it off, but I found these diamond dot flaming trash can dumpster things, and I was like, I'm gonna get them for when people become, you know, like you sub for 9 months and it's a stream baby. I was like, that way when they have a stream baby, I will make a flaming trash can for them and hang it up behind my thing. And then now people are hitting 9 months this month, and I'm like, ooh, I forgot to order them. So I have to order them. And then I'll probably either like this weekend, so they'll be here when we get back, or after we get back, because I don't want it just sitting out there on the porch, you know, for somebody to walk away with. I see your eat candy, and I will do it. Just gotta collect these pieces. Pink Starburst. Honestly, I feel like there's 10 things I've been meaning to do, but I haven't done them because I keep not writing it down. And then I don't remember that I said I was going to do it until I'm like in the process of starting the stream, and then I'm like, damn it. I said I was going to do that, and then I didn't. I'm a yellow Starburst type of person. I like pretty much all the flavors of Starburst, but I do find myself buying the bags of the pink, like the only pink or whatever they're called, quite often. Click. There. I know this roof panel looks kind of weird, but it will make sense. Those two probably aren't going to be used again, but... Noodle ran away. Well, like, I mean, not like ran away. She just, I had her up for a second, and then she wanted on the desk, and I said no, so she ran away. She's not in her emotional support basket, so I don't know where she is in the house. I pulled up the curtain in our living room, so now she can see out the front window, so that is a favorite spot. She likes to go sit up in the windowsill. Okay, so let's see if I can get this right. Probably not. So, like, right in there. There it is. Make sure my wire is tucked in there. There we go. Turd sickle. Is it just supposed to sit? Yes. Okay, like, why aren't you... There we go. I got it. So it just kind of sits there. It's not like super stable. And it took a minute to get it, you know, sitting correctly. Okay, so I only have one bag left, but I don't know if we'll be able to get it done in 10 minutes or not. But let's power through. It's not ready. I didn't start another one. I didn't start one because I'm just trying to finish this. It turns out it didn't want to. Yeah, I'm trying to just finish so that way. There. Because Fantasy doesn't have any after school anymore because today's really her last day. I mean, tomorrow's actually her, like, everybody's official last day. But she's probably not going to school tomorrow because they're not doing anything, and that way we can just leave when we're ready. We're not having to wait till 3 o'clock to leave. And then fighting all the crazy school traffic. Bought myself a new backpack for going away next week. It's one of those that's like a suitcase, but it's a backpack. And it hasn't. Oh, I've seen those. Those are pretty cool. They have like a million pockets, and everything just kind of folds into like spaces. You unzip it, and it like rolls out to be like 10 times larger. I call them Mary Poppins bags. If they're the same kind I'm thinking of, they're like Mary Poppins bags. There's like way more space in there than you would think if you're looking at it from the outside and didn't know. You are here. Oh, there it is. It's there, but my brain is like, I don't know. Fantasy's supposed to turn in her computer today. And then be done. It doesn't fold out, but it is extendable. Like you can zip what? Yes! Yep, very similar to what I was thinking about. There are different versions of it, but you know, they all kind of mount to the same thing. I still call them Mary Poppins bags because there's like more space in them than you think there is. planning on visiting Good to Dubai Drone in October. I'm not sure what that is, but I hope you have lots of fun there. We are going back to Grand Forks next month to see one of Crazy's friends get promoted. Made like senior master sergeant or something. I don't know. I only vaguely paid attention to the conversation. It's a giant wheel in Dubai. Oh, I don't do that. I don't do Ferris wheels. Especially not giant ones. I did not ride the London Eye while I was there. My friends, wanted to all ride the giant one in Virginia, and so I did do that, and the whole time it was not a good experience. The one girl was like, look, they've never had an accident, and I was like, that means they're due. The laws of statistics state and probability that it's gotta fail at some point, and it's gonna do it while we're on it. I don't mind roller coasters, and I won't ride any of like the traveling fairs. I won't ride any of their stuff. There's like who's monitoring that? And I don't let the kids either. Like who's inspecting that? That thing is held together with duct tape and baling wire. I know, I'm really weird about like rides and stuff like that, but I've watched one too many movies where, you know, the Ferris wheel falls off and rolls across the place, or the tilt-a-whirl goes crazy. Loads of pockets and it's waterproof. Also has a port in it for charging. Oh, that's fantastic. You plug your power bank inside and plug the cable into the backpack and then plug your Okay, that's really cool to make it easier while you're doing your stuff. I hear you, kitty. There isn't anything up there for you, kitty kitty. Comes with storage cubes, shoes with it, and a shoe bag, but I'm a size 9 and I'm not confident my shoes will fit. Well, you can always test them, you know, before you, like, just throw a pair in there and see before you pack. It may surprise you. I wear little kid shoes, so. I wear like a size 4 in little kids or something like that. 6 in women's, 4 in kids. I'm not picking you up right now. No, you can cry all you want. I'm not picking you up right now. Do not dig your nails into my pants. Packing cubes, not storage. Yeah, I've seen those. Those look pretty cool. It's a way to keep like your stuff all organized. I saw like a suitcase bag thing the other day in like an ad as I was doom scrolling. That was pretty cool. You like pack, you know, like those things you hang in your closet where it's got like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Not exactly the same as that, but you know, that same concept. And then when you've packed everything in those little cubbies, the whole cubby thing then folds down into the suitcase. Hate when they fight me. It's like it's just one single book. Just click on. I was just thinking Joe seems quiet. Maybe he's gone to sleep. And I immediately heard him get and open the door. Yep, you thought about it. Like, think it or say it. No, damn it. But yeah, yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool. But I travel with 3 other people, like all the time. We're each gonna need one of those if that's it. Like, I was just about to say they didn't give me a piece, but no, it was there. It was just rolled, and then my hand was blocking it. So it goes on just a teeny bit. This, that, and this. There we go. Oh, both of these. So this. And this. And this. Now put it on upside down. My favorite part, I don't know, my brain likes the whole concept of like putting things together. Ta-da! And then, ta-da! Like, I like seeing how things, like, these simple blocks don't look like anything, but then when you're done, it's ta-da! I especially like when they move or they do things. Let's raid into Lamba Spread, but I will have to literally raid and run, so. I did something wrong. Raid. Manifest spread. There we go. And I'll do the raid thing. Copy. thank you everyone for hanging out and, you know, watching my disorganized self. I won't be on Sunday because we won't be home. But I will be back on Tuesday, and it will be a Diamond Dot stream because Crazy did a redeem for it last time. And he said it was fine if it was Tuesday instead of today. But thank you for hanging out and supporting me, and thank you for the follows and the raids and the subs. It means so much to me. Like I said, I'm surprised every time that people come, but I don't think that's ever really going to go away, so we just have to deal with my neurotic self. Have a great weekend.